All right, and we just jumped into the match of RNG against TV, which has a sub of H2L apparently. Jackie racking up the kills as well, and the RNG side is actually looking very balanced, except for HUW right here. What is happening right now? The Antani is actually taking the trench of the Germans right now, and they are firmly in here. Just 1 minute left in order to defend this trench, and if they do, they get to attack another trench.
Yeah, I'm not certain who was victorious or what the score in the first half was, but I know that I jumped back into a game and we haven't seen Jackie in a while, and he's still top ranking, so I know that hasn't changed. I know Pierrot is still playing well, so interesting.
Who are we looking at for the RNG side again? The Sinai is very good. Oh, they did lose the trench already, right? So TV successfully defended?
Players to watch on RNG, Sinning,
Entropy definitely.
Okay.
Sinning, Smiley, Entropy, Pierrot played very well in the RNG comeback that we witnessed earlier.
So this
don't forget Alaskan Bull Walrus. He's one of the top players in the game.
What is interesting to see is that the same thing is happening that we saw with the previous match, that RNG is actually successful defending against TV right now. And what I'm not sure why I think this, but I think RNG will be able to fend this attack off and push him back towards their own trench again from the Antali side. Do you guys agree, or what do you think? Is TV going to be able to recap this trench in this attack, or what is going to happen?
I think that TV will be able to recap, or will be able to take this trench again. I think this is very back and forth for certain. I haven't seen enough of the game to know exactly what's going on, but I mean, again, when you've got a player like Jackie on your team getting as many kills as he is, it is just such a significant factor. It's just like when we witnessed last game with the Tom carry that we witnessed.
Yeah, Jackie actually playing the mid section right there, as we weren't able to talk about that in the previous match, but I think that's a very significant match side of this trench to keep when you're very good at close quarter combats. I mean, that middle section is the section you'll find me 9 times out of 10 in this game, and you can very easily rack up very many kills as you have a lot of room to wiggle with and play around with. You can push forward to the mid section, to the cross section, and actually have enough cover as well to defend yourself. So it's easy. It's nice to see that Jackie plays that same kind of role in there, and I think that's why he has so many kills right now. Don't forget that Dick the Hand actually has 19 kills as well, even though he has like 17 deaths.
Dick the Head plays a very aggressive style, and it's very aggressive, which means he dies a lot. But I think, as you alluded to in the other game, you know, deaths are not quite as important. I mean, they do matter. It is important. You don't want to die if you can avoid it, but obviously, you know, just having players who like Irish or Dick or Nord who play aggressively and push and get those kills, it is very important to have. You look for that mix between the players like Tom who kind of play more passively and go for kills, and then guys who are, you know, they're gonna die more, but they're gonna get up and close in your face and make your life miserable.
And I actually think Dick the Head is actually a guy that just jumps in first. He kills one guy and then he opens up, because everyone is looking at the first guy that's jumping in. And if you time it correctly, the other ones are going to be able to shoot the rest that are currently looking at your dead body. And that's, I think, the role of Dick the Head. He did the same thing right now, as we saw, jumping on top of the trench, making sure the rest of the team could wrap around and actually get some kills in that midsection again.
So I just got some information here. So what I can tell you is actually the first half was tied.
Ooh.
They are now. So the game is. This is a tied match. RNG and TV are tied. So we are trying to find a winner here with this half.
And what we just saw in the gray screen when we were witnessing the death of a teammate of Dick the Head is that he actually got into the trench, exactly doing what we love to see. Getting up close, shooting, getting 2 quick kills, making room for the rest of the teammates to hold this exact foothold right now they're having in the mid. This is made possible by Dick the Head, sacrificing himself, getting 2 kills in progress. It's nice to see. And TV is actually looking to keep and hold this trench and getting a nice spread, as you always want in each and every trench. Focusing on the right now, because I believe the most guys are just now in mid-right entering. Nice communication going on for RNG, all focusing on the mid-section, but TV is doing even better, clearing it out and just obliterating that little attack right there. With 1.5 minutes, actually, it's going to get rather close. That if TV is going to be able to defend this trench, it's going to spiral out of control very quickly.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, RNG is well. They're okay. They got as we've seen before. They have a really nice push coming here from middle, and they're in far left. This could be very dangerous for TV. A lot of kills come in for TV to mitigate it a little bit. Still, RNG is camping the trench right now.
The focus is on Dick the Head right now to capture, secure a few kills right now, as Troll Green gets killed as well by Sure, and Dick the Head doesn't notice it.
That is actually a wipe for RNG. Every single player of TV killed, or at least out of the trench right now. So that's going to be a recap for certain, or at least it should be.
Yeah, the TV is not going to be able to put enough bodies in the trench to recap this trench.
So I'd just like to give a quick shout out to my player here on RNG, AJW, for using the Reichs revolver.
AJW.
Oh my god, what an absolute legend.
Alright, how many kills is he going to secure? 10 or none? Okay, well, it's going to be none.
Yeah, I mean, he is currently 5 and 21, so he's clearly one of the best players in the league.
He's having a rough time right now, and he is the only one who isn't like 50 times prestiged right now. He is a solid 16 level game player, and you gotta give it to him. That takes balls to step into a competitive league like this and still get 5 kills, because I mean, he could just as easily been lower. I appreciate it if you step into a competitive match and still secure 5 kills. You do got some skill, and you just need a little bit more time in order to improve on getting used to this perfect game with no bugs at all.
And as much as we've talked about the well-known players, whether it be Tom, Pamo, Nord, Jackie, whoever, Meeks, Manny, it's...
AGW got actually a fucking airplane bomb kill right there. So, there you go. You don't need a weapon to win this. You don't need it.
Natural game sense.
However, it does not matter. We talked a lot about the veterans, but there's been a lot of new guys who've come in here who've actually done very well, especially considering that they're new. So we've seen a great variation in player skill and experience and KDs. So it's been very nice to see today.
Yeah, for me,
this goes to show that it doesn't matter if you've been playing the game for 20 hours or 5,000. Anybody can play competitively, and anybody can have success.
And I'm very happy to see that more and more people in the pub matches as well are actually surprising me as all the time that I get killed by somebody all the time, constantly, and I don't even know them. And I have 1,000 hours in this matchup, in this game, which for some people is nothing, but still, I do think I know most of the people in here, and it's nice to see that more and more people are going to join in, and also guys like AGW checking out these competitive matches. It's nice to see how this community is still growing.
I'd also I'd like to take time just to shout out 2 people, Red Green and Cringe, because they have never played competitive before. They got into H2O and they played really wonderfully. Their comms were amazing. They were definitely contributed to our victories today. So we were talking about new players, I just thought it'd be fair to shout them out.
Nice. All right. All the love for all those guys.
On the subject of, before we get back, just Can I get some praise M2Hs in chat? Remember, guys, praise M2H.
Do we actually have a? We need to make a. I have an idea for the next finale. I can do something. We can do something about that. All right, praise M2H for now. We need to write it, but maybe we can make something.
Into the game.
RNG is actually in the mid-section right now, trying to secure the left for the Ontadi side, and they need to rack up their kills because they are losing the trench right now, and that's not very good.
Yeah, TV. There's 2 minutes on the clock, so a lot of time for RNG, but definitely, again, if this is a tied match and you are TV, this isn't a bad position. It's tough, but.
Well, RNG is struggling with the mixed section right there. As they had 6 people in there, but they got all destroyed, and nobody has actually got any kills. It feels like so. It was hard to see that happening actually. That's why they fully lost control of that trench right now, and they have to restart attacking from scratch. Smiley actually getting it. Oh, it was a miss. Never mind. Smiley is actually trying to get into the left side right now. And he needs to secure 2 kills, but he's going to do it very sneakily. Trying to get his mate Shurat in here as well. Spawning him first, then advancing. That's a very smart decision. Securing the cross kill right there. Sneaking up behind a forward spawn of Lida. And there it is, Shurat is there. So now they are firmly in on the far right. And this might actually be the setup in which they can take this trench. Retake this trench. It is so nice to see that Smiley is actually racking up the kills right now. Getting kill after kill after kill. Let's see how he's doing. He's 26-20. I expected him to do a little bit better. But at least he's a big spawn beacon. Spawning Shurat again. And I expect he is going to spawn Cyanine and Lida as well.
And it's kind of an even split right now with, also interestingly enough, if you pan over to Troverine, Troverine's going for the flank. I don't think anybody's aware of Troll's position.
Oh,
nice.
Wow.
Troll able to get 1 kill. Can he get the second one?
He should! He should! Oh no! Troll! Letting us all down. It was such an easy shot, but he knew he needed to get that shot. And, yeah, that happens. That happens to the game. Shame. Shame. I'm going to bully him over this one, though. It's on the stream. It's recorded right here. But okay.
Unfortunately, you know, whiffs happen like that. Verdun.
Oh, actually, okay. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Lida is the only player in the trench for RNG. He's gonna hold for the spawn, and there is a push support coming in from middle.
Where are they?
Yeah, RNG pretty much completely grouped up in this middle area.
Yeah, again, the last time they tried this, they got absolutely destroyed. And it seems like GV is holding the same angles as before, so I expect the same result to happen. Everyone is dying in the midsection right now for RNG. They need to approach this differently. I would like to see something in their own trench, actually moving towards the right there, then doing the same thing with 2 people in the mid, and then advancing to the right, to the left-hand side.
It's interesting because it does seem as though RNG has completely abandoned any idea of trying to push the other side. They've committed to this one side. As I say that Lida is actually pushing the opposite side, but I don't know if he has 1 player in support. So not much of a push.
They're waiting for securing those.
Obliterated as our TV just immediately rotates like 4 players and kills it. It seems as though these pushes are very staggered and not very. It's not grouping up, and they're kind of limited. They're not really attacking this far right side of theirs aggressively enough to have anything happen. It's just a waste of bodies, essentially.
I think what they're doing is waiting for the timer to get to 40 kills. They need 1 more kill, and then they don't rely on the foothold anymore. Now they're running in, getting the 30 seconds delay, and they can actually get a 1 spawn in there as well. So it gets them a little bit of lenience, a little bit of wiggle room to secure this round. So I think that's what they tried to do. Wait for the kill timer to give them more time, then advance. And
here. Very nice play from RNG.
But Jackie just does a fucking 180 degrees kills right there.
Impossible, it seems.
What do they need to do? AWG needs to kill everyone here with the
huge flank from
Look at
2
that.
stabs comes in. And now, just like that, TV is on the aggression.
Look
And
at
I
that,
think
get
this
that
game will
football.
probably end.
They had such a great spawn right there, TV did, because
That
if
180 from Jackie probably saved that. Just somehow surviving what shouldn't be survivable.
if our with the 180 degrees, I want that actually from his POV right there, to see how that looks from his perspectives. But RNG needs to watch out, because they might even lose this trench really quickly if they don't get the bodies in.
It's an extremely difficult trench to hold, and yeah, if you're RNG, not only do you have this to deal with, but now you have time becomes a major factor. You know, even if they defend this, they are only going to have like 2 minutes, and that's if they defend it what they can. But they are stuck. They are isolated to one side of the trench right now. As I mean,
they're getting bombarded from each and every side. You're right.
You have players of TV running in and abouts everywhere, RNG all over the place. This cap's going to come in, and that should do it.
Spartan actually having a very good vantage point on a spawn of the left side, ending up killing one of the guys, but he could quite easily get 3 or 4. And we got Dick the Head with an airplane bomb on Smiley right there. It's a nice that we are seeing so many airplane bomb kills. It is actually, it's funny to see, because it's not normal, not that obvious that it happened actually. And in these matches, airplane bombs seems to be like coming natural. Cool to see.
It's sort of it's airplane bomb kills are sort of the equivalent of knife kills in Counter-Strike, I guess.
You could say that, yes. It's I'd like to make the parallel more with a double grenade kill, something like that, right? You can make it happen, but if it happens, it's still quite cool. Anyway, TV Dick the Head is firmly right, having this trench right now, and I don't see how they are going to recap this trench, because when you're this well firmly in this position, you're not going to be able to lose it again. I feel like this trench is extremely hard to retake as the Germans. And
Jackie is pulling a Tom Grump right now. He's 66 frags.
He needs to start. He has 3 minutes more. Yeah.
Not good anymore.
After 2 more, we need to ban him from actually shooting again.
Yeah, we'll use the Captain Command. Just kick him out of the game.
Okay, there we go. 0 damage for you, Mr. Jackie.
We'll reduce his damage to 0 so he can't get more kills.
It's actually getting really close for RNG. They already lost this match, because there's no more time to recapture this trench, defend it, and then take another one. So they already lost it, but they can still save some face recapping this one in 1 minute. But it feels like they are already giving up a little bit, and if they're not careful.
I think if you're RNG, you know, it's a tough match to lose, but you have to at least, you know, come out of it with your head held high, because I mean, they played a close game here, and their last game was just, you know, an insane comeback. They've had one hell of a day, so definitely.
And it was very close as well. It was actually very close. They played quite exceptionally actually. So they exceeded my expectations in that sense. I feel like they would have been sort of an easier draw to get, but they actually put up a fight. So they had 3 very close losses. So.
I have to be impressed with the performance we've seen out of players. I mean, there's been some really incredible individual performances. A lot of guys we haven't seen much from, playing very well. And every game we watched today was close. We did not see any games that weren't competitive. Every game was fought to the fullest.
Jackie actually forgetting to put his bowling in. Oh,
I think that's one of the pros of this style of tournament. Like the team, the skill is more evenly distributed, so it allows for these closer games and new players to like learn how to play with each other and adapt to these situations. I feel like it makes for a more you don't know, like if in like general, like if you see Sir versus I don't know TC, like as a team you expect them to Sir to win easily. But, like,
RNG
this, you
actually,
don't know,
I'm going to interrupting you. Sorry for that, but RNG actually putting up a fight in the last minutes of this map, trying to retake this trench so that they actually can help their keep saving their face. If they recapture this trench, that's incredible. That's extremely hard to do. So if they do that, in my regards, that is a little asterisk. That's a win indeed.
RNG is still capping, but Dig the Head's pushing, trying to stop this. Running into a wall, gets taken down by Pyro. Now, it's gonna stop it.
It's time already. What they need to do? Trollgreen, yeah, they got the foothold and now they recap the whole trench. So it's that. But they
really nice push at the end there by RNG.
Definitely, very good effort.
Absolutely.
Again, RNG isn't a bad team. Like all the games that they lost today, like were very, very, very close. So
they tied to their first 2 games.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Had an incredible comeback, and here they just can't pull it out. But I mean, yeah,
well, if you have somebody in your lobby actually securing 80 kills, not 60, not 70, but 80 kills, that's going to be the deciding factor.
Jackie, you've seen, but he was at 80 kills. So I mean, just a ridiculous effort by Jackie to get his team over the hump and secure that victory. So I guess that's going to do it. It's TV is going to take that one 4-2.
We were looking at Jackie quite a while in the last the last minute of this match actually, and he was still zoned in right until the end, and that's very nice to see actually.